Thank you. Can I ask Councillor Roderick to second the motion?
Thank you, Chair, and thank you to Councillor Boyle for moving this motion, which I gladly second, as I consider it to be an ill-advised and harmful policy decision by this government. One that even their own ministers don't believe will achieve its aims of reducing household bills or increasing UK fuel security. As Councillor Boyle covered, in 2019 it was banned because of safety concerns, and the government at the time said that they would only bring it back if it could be categorically shown that the science showed it was safe. And that is what the Royal Geological Survey report that we are still waiting for is all about. So without that report, we don't know if it's safe or not. Now, the government, the Rees-Mogg, has said that they're thinking about increasing the level at which earthquakes can take place on fracking sites, which perhaps suggests what that Royal Geological Survey report is going to tell us. So there's certainly no indication that it has suddenly become a safer technology. And let us not forget that the gas that we are fracking for in these shale reserves is a methane gas. Methane is a greenhouse gas. In fact, it's a greenhouse gas on steroids. It's about 100-fold more potent for warming than carbon dioxide is. And even with the latest technology, any fracking site will be releasing at least 1% of the methane that they are fracking. So the more we frack, the more methane we're releasing into the environment. And any methane we do collect will get burnt to release carbon dioxide. So this is definitely not a green solution. This is not going to help us with our net zero, particularly because the aim is for fuel security, which would imply that we're going to be fracking to produce oil, to produce gas, to replace the gas that we're importing. And even if this technology was shown to be safe, even if it was shown to be safe for our communities, if it was shown to be safe for our environment, it would still be the wrong decision, because it will not reduce household bills. And the current Chancellor himself has said UK producers won't sell shale gas to UK consumers below market price. They're not charities. Not only that, we only have 0.1% of the global reserves. So even if we fracked every last drop of gas, or every last molecule of gas out of the ground, we would still not be producing enough of this gas to influence those international markets that are setting the price that UK consumers are going to be buying this on. The fracking industry itself says that, as Councillor Boyle has already mentioned, that it will take us 5 years to reach 5% of the UK's need, and that is assuming that we don't have any issues with the gas being exported, so all the gas we collect we keep in the UK, and also it assumes that there won't be any issues getting permissions for fracking due to protests or planning issues. That's a big if, because the government's own polling shows that only 17% of people support fracking. And that is only on the basis that it will reduce their household bills. So we do not have enough gas to influence the prices that it will be sold at, and we do not have enough gas to be self-sufficient. Initial claims that there would be 50 years' worth of gas below our feet have been rubbished by the Royal Geological Survey, which now say, on their latest data, at best we have 5 years. The great tragedy of this decision, of this policy decision, is the lost opportunities to find real solutions to the problems that we have with energy security and with the climate emergency. Time, energy and resources spent defending fracking, promoting fracking by this government means time, energy and resources not spent pushing forward policies on decarbonising household heating or on insulating homes. Two policy approaches that together would reduce the need for gas more and provide more security and reduction in household costs than would be achieved through fracking shale gas. And why should we be particularly worried in Tameside? Because we sit on one of the biggest shale reserves in the country that covers most of the northwest. So this is a problem that we face, that our residents face, and it is incumbent upon us to stand up to the government and say, this is not right for our residents. This is a danger, this is a risk, this is harmful to our residents, this is harmful to the environment, this is harmful to our planet, and this is why I'm supporting this motion. Thank you.